Good evening, gorillas. This is your Gorilla Google evening news, the early edition. I'm your host, Charlie Paradise, Chucky P, and just excited as always to bring you the Google news and as quick as we can get it out. Whew, life has been throwing some knuckles, so let's get it all out and try to stay positive above all else for real. Okay, killer of Florida teen told police he was attacked first. Okay. I'm getting sick and tired of this story. I can't take it anymore. What the fuck is wrong with Florida? Here's the deal. You're a neighborhood watch guy that's armed yourself. We're not going to bring up the marijuana because we're not going to bring up your assault on a police officer and the domestic abuse classes that you had to go in with your prior brushes to the law not that long ago. Okay? I'm a neighborhood watch guy. Anywhere in America. Doesn't matter. Okay? This stuff always happens in Florida for some reason, but let's just remove that from the noodle for a second. I see suspicious behavior, whatever I deem suspicious. I call the police, okay? That's it. Police respond. That's why you pay taxes in this country, okay? Call 911. Now, if I see dude going through the window, breaking in, I see an assault and a robbery, I see something violent and physical, then yes, I can intervene. But he's got a gun, a kid is dead, he thought he was suspicious, the cops told him not to follow him, and he still did. Okay, Zimmerman. So this is a non-issue and it's a non-starter. Send this guy to jail, and that's a wrap. Supreme Court, I want to go and protest a protest today, right down the street here in our nation's capital. You got people on both sides going crazy. Huge political implications here with the passing of this bill or the defeat, which is going to come down to June, right when we're gearing up for those November big presidential 4-year elections. I think you got to start somewhere. I think this is, they've already thrown out the obscure laws of taxes, unintended taxes, and I think they are going to go in with a clear mind about this. The best article I read all day were the 9 judges met in front of the Supreme Court this morning. They all answered questions and asked questions except for Clarence Thomas, who reportedly, quote, hasn't asked a question in 6 years. Wow. So he's stuck in his ways, and with the lifetime posts, hey, you can be. Santorum, he's a Zilla. Of course I'd consider being Romney's running mate. I mean, don't even try it. Did you see his outburst lately? He said that he's the worst candidate, not on Obamacare, but in the Republican field. Then he snapped at the reporter from the Times saying, why do you do that? You twist my words. Yes, I get upset. I didn't say that. I said it on Obamacare. But if you go back to the tape, that's what he said. Now, I understand you're a politician. They're recording everything you say. I'm just saying, on instant replay, Google Gorilla Instant Replay, IBM presents You Make the Call on this one. I mean, you're out in left field. That's what you said, pal, and that's what he asked you to clarify, okay? So here come the hostilities. Oh, Rick, I didn't know your Christian upbringing allowed you to get so feisty, okay? Nokia do or die time with the Lumia 900. I don't even know what that is. Nokia is a long time ago. Motorola beepers, they're not really in my stratosphere. Jessica Pear gets the world humming with Ja Bajo Bajo. If you guys watch Mad Men, I'm sure that's not enunciating correctly, but she put on a fine performance doing the Happy Birthday Mr. President thing at the private party at Draper's dope new crib. I don't know if that's East Side Manhattan or what, but that was really cool, and I really applaud her for that. But, the lesson is don't have a surprise party for Don Draper. Okay, the man, Dick Whitaker, whatever the fuck his name is, he's private. It's not going to go well. He doesn't want to invite those people into their private lives, okay? Work, business, family life, personal life. He doesn't like the intermingling. Good intentions, good execution, great execution, just wrong plan. Bernanke, interest rates aren't going up. I used to say till Brett Favre retires, but he surprised me and retired. So, interest rates aren't going up until, Florida does something to kind of really crack down on their very lax, audacious gun laws. Other IPOs in the Hall of Shame. Well, I'm going to have to read this article. eToys. That is my favorite one from the 1999-2000 bubble. Okay, eToys IPO'd in 1 day of trading was worth more than Toys R Us. True story. It had never sold a toy. What the fuck? I mean, it's crazy, and I feel this happening again with social media. You know, the LinkedIn, Facebook's going to be the mothership. Living Social, Groupon, all these social media things that are in the red. I think it's a big short opportunity. You're going to let this bubble continue to bubble, right? Because that's what it is. So you have to let it go, blah, 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 and you want to short it right there before it pops. Okay, Madonna, fans weigh in on MDNA. I mean, I just really couldn't take her Super Bowl, you know, where she's singing about world peace and she has 200 Roman slaves carry her to the center of the field. Ironical? Yes. Do I want to talk about Madonna? No. I love her 80s stuff. Is Tim Tebow more than a novelty? I mean, you know the motherfucking answer to that. N-O. And that is actually code for yes. The man is a novelty, and I don't know how he's going to do in the land of, you know, the biggest Jewish population in America that's concentrated in that Manhattan and Brooklyn borough. I don't see it going over so well. But, you know, Rex Ryan, he peaked with the 2 AFC championship games, and you're going to see, just like Lexington basketball, this program really start to run itself into the ground. That's 6 minutes, man. This is your Gorilla Google Evening News, the early edition. Chucky P, stay with us, man, for a little light life freestyles, dimples, and we out. Mwah, cherry blossoms for life.